I just got this. It's a very interesting device object. I'm actually gonna do a GizWiz video later. GizWiz is a show that I watch every Thursday night at 7 or 7:30 at GizWiz.biz, and I'm going to be showing this off as well in another separate video because it can only be 3 minutes long. This one's going to be longer, sort of an unboxing, and just to see if it actually works, to see how well it works. If I'm looking to put it in the kitchen to cool off the kitchen, and we have recessed lighting, so we're seeing if this would work well in our situation that we have. I'll have this at the end. Instructions. And it's a pretty cool idea, I think, if it works, if it can circulate air, because we sort of have I think you call it a galley kitchen, where there's really no windows or anything in the kitchen, so there's no where for the heat and the smell of food to go. We have windows near our kitchen, but not at our kitchen. So our kitchen is sort of like a U. It just goes in and back out. Again, I'll have this all at the end. Extension. I think there was a different, where you could buy one with or without the extension, and because I have recessed lighting, I never know if it's too deep, we won't be able to get it in. So I think I got the one with the extension. Please confirm that below for yourself at the Amazon web page where I purchased it from. Oh, these are like the fins or the fan blades. Okay. This is, I guess this would be used for the mounting the remote. And the extension. The last piece is the motor or the fan or the actual device. And the remote. Probably got like a 2032 battery in it. Yep. Let's see, what is this? Yep. Oh no, 2025. I have those as well. And that's the release. On or fan lights. And the cradle to hold the remote. And that's it, nothing else in there. Let me put everything back in the box, the packaging. Okay, so this is the actual device itself. Let's get some more details. So as you see, this is the extension itself. Let's see if I can open this up. Curious to see what kind of light is in here. Like when the light goes out, how do you swap it out, or do you only have this light to use? And I can't get it open. I'll try that later. Let me do some quick measurements, give you an idea of the whole device. So the light itself, the height, and the height of the outline. It took a while to arrive. I don't know where it came from, but it took almost a month to receive. It wasn't a normal Prime 2-day shipping at all. And just a idea. Okay. I need to see how I can open this out. I guess it's going to be with the screws. I don't think it's not popping open or anything, so I don't see anything. Okay, and then this itself is going to give you an extension of 4.5, 4. I think I'm going to require it. It's not going to fit. Just in case you want to know how heavy it is, as it is kind of heavy. So I thought, let me bring my scale out. And this is with the extension. So it's heavy. Just be aware of that. 3.4, I don't think this makes a difference at all. Let me see how much it weighs with everything put together. And I haven't read the instructions, but it looks pretty simple. Pretty much match this up like this. Put it up. There's no numbers or lettering. Let me just confirm. I will have the instructions at the end, but the light, just to let you know, is you can't replace it. In the instructions, if I remember, hopefully, I'll add that to the beginning of the video, which is the light itself. There it is. Really big letters. So when the light goes out, it's a $30 mini fan. Hopefully the fan lasts longer. The fan shouldn't go out. I'm assuming the light will go out before the fan. And you cannot use this if you have dimming. Let me see where it says that. There's an area here. Right here it says do not use with dimmers. That's another very important part. And consult a qualified electrician if you have questions in regards to this. So please be careful. It is an electrical device. So you want to be careful with that. I am no expert. Just showing you what I purchased and how we're gonna use it. Responsibility falls on yourself to make sure you do everything correct, so you don't have any risk of, God forbid, fires or anything like that. But I'll have this at the end anyway, so you can see it in detail, pause the picture and see it and read it. So the fans themselves supposedly are very easy. They only go in one way. Oh, this way, I see. Okay, this way. Okay, so it has the little slot there. Okay, now I see. How do you take them out? I guess you gotta lift this because it has the little, maybe slit there, I'm not sure. Okay. And there's no like, this is one, this is two. It seems like you can just put the fans wherever you want. So again, from this view. And from this view. Pretty easy. And I don't know how to remove them. Maybe it's in the instructions. Yeah, I guess I would have to get something under there to lift it up. And that would help me remove it. Like hooked under there and pull up so I can slide it back out again without breaking the blades. I don't see any tools or anything here. So that's the fan itself. Let me show you how wide it makes it with the fans. It's a rough estimate. 16 inches long. Each blade being about 5 3/4. 2. 2 3/4 or so, almost 3. Has a slope. Catch the air. It doesn't look like it has reverse. I think it only blows air one direction. I didn't see anything on the instructions, but I'm not sure. So I'll pull this, but I'll show you also the battery, just in case you need to replace it. I've replaced many of the remotes. Batteries like this. This should go in and I should be able to pull it. Take this, push this in, should be able to. So you have to push in really hard here. I took a screwdriver and just put it in the slot there and pushed it in and then pulled it out. And this is the actual battery replacement. As you can see, the plus is facing up, or the back of the remote, and the negative is on the other side, okay? If you're looking for info on that, let's say you took it out and you need a replacement and you forget how it goes, hopefully this will help you. So it goes this way, with the plus, that direction, to the back of the remote. Let me just do the weight with the fans. I don't think I did that yet. Okay, so not that much, but it is a little bit heavier. It's pretty cool. So I have the fan over my kitchen. I have 3 hi-hat, or yeah, call them hi-hat lights, and I replaced the one light in the middle with the fan. I think you can hear it. I hadn't told my wife about it, and when she came into the kitchen and turned on the lights, she felt the fan and she was wondering where the air was coming from. When she finally stepped outside of the kitchen and looked in, she actually saw the fan. She thought it was an interesting idea, but she did feel the actual air, and I can feel it. At this point right here, it's actually blowing air. So if I bring a piece of paper, you'll see it's blowing air. This is its highest setting. It does actually move air around, which is pretty cool. So I think I'm just gonna put 3 of them here in the kitchen because it would be a good place to have fans like this. I feel bad that the light can't be changed. That light bulbs do go out. So in 2, 3, 4 years, I'm gonna have to actually either get rid of this whole thing and replace it with a light, or get another fan. I'm not sure, but it works really well. Look at it. Wow, that's pretty cool. So this is the remote. Pretty simple. Lights. Have it off. I'm turning it off so you can see the blades themselves. The fans. So it's on and off. That's it. Oh, different brightness too. I just learned something. So low, medium, high, off. And then the fans have the same thing. So low, and still moves air. Medium, so medium will definitely move air. And high. And you really don't pay attention to the noise. Once you know it's the fan, you kind of just, it becomes, you just get distracted by it as background noise. And you have off. And then on. I think it should be the last setting. Oh no, on just turns on the light. So off, on. Once you turn it off, it turns everything off. I'm trying to remember what it said in the instructions, but the fan will go off, so you'll have to turn the fan on again. But one of the nice things, the last settings will stay when you use the light switch to turn on and off the lights. So it was on high. I just turned off the light switch. When I turn it back on, it takes like 2 or 3 seconds, and it goes right back to high. So that's a good thing. I like that option. One other thing I want to mention as well, I don't want to forget to mention it, if you ever lose the remote, the default settings will take place, which is fan off, light on high. So let's say I turned it off with the remote and see the lights are on. This is the same line. And I can't find the remote. If I turn off the lights, right? I'm not touching the remote. I turn off the lights. If I turn it back on right away, the light won't come on. But if I turn off the light and I keep it off probably 10 seconds or so. Let me see, let me do 10 seconds. When I turn it back on, the fan light will go back on. There it goes. That's the default settings if you don't have the remote. I like it. I am very happy with it. Like I said, I'm going to use the high setting, and I think I'm going to get a couple of more. I'm going to do all 3. There are other options on Amazon at much lower prices. I may look at those for the other lights. So, look around Amazon. I think it's a pretty cool idea. Again, you can't use this on certain things. The light is not replaceable. Can't use it on dimmers. But it's a pretty cool idea to keep, you know, areas cool. You need at least, I believe, 8 feet. I couldn't assume, I couldn't imagine this on a 5-foot, on a 5-foot height ceiling, where you can run into it with your hair or your head. You don't want to get hit with one of those blades. But it's a pretty cool idea. I really like it. And my son's here. What do you think of it?
I like it. I think it's small. It's nice.
Do you feel the air, right? Do you feel the circulation?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I barely even notice it's a fan.
Yeah.
It blends in so well.
You just end up forgetting.
I just feel it.
Yeah. As for the, I'm thinking of putting additional ones on these 3 lights that are connected to the same line, so that we'll definitely have much more circulation. So I'll do another video on that one. All right. Anything else you want to say about it?
Nope.
No? Okay. Pretty cool idea, right?
Awesome idea.
Okay. All right. A regular guy just buys things, tries them out, puts them on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.